My name is Professor M.S.Rao. I am an executive educator, executive coach, and author of 30 leadership books. One of my leadership books, titled 21 Success Sutras for Leaders, was ranked as one of the top 10 leadership books by San Diego University for the year 2013. It's widely read globally by various leaders, including CEOs. I have been inspired from the response I have got for this book. So I have written one more book titled 21 Success Sutras for CEOs. This book is totally different from the one which was published, mostly about leaders. This book mostly talks about leading during turbulent times, especially by CEOs. It contains lots of case studies and examples of successful CEOs in the world. It contains 21 success sutras, and one of the sutras is about overcoming VUCA. So today I am going to talk about sutra how CEOs overcome VUCA. VUCA is the acronym for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. It was coined by Bob Johnson, and the world has become so fast that leaders have to be well ahead of the times and technologies. Then only they will be able to match up. So, two leaders I would like to talk about. One is Carlos Ghosn, the chairman and CEO of Nissan Renault, and Fiorina, who served as CEO of Hewlett-Packard. Carlos Ghosn, when he took over as CEO, the company was in losses for many years. So he brought out a lot of changes, such as shrinking the suppliers, removing the staff who are not productive, and closing down the units which are not profitable. Likewise, he did a lot of things and restructured the company. He also came out with 180 plan, where 1 stands for 1 million global sales, and 8 stands for operating profit margin must be 8%, and 0 means the company's debt should be 0 in a span of 3 years. So he set the goal in 2002 and achieved it in 2005. With a span of 3 years, he made it happen. He is highly respected in the world because of his leadership abilities. Especially in 2011, he had two challenges. One was a tsunami in Japan, and there were floods in Thailand. So he managed those things also by empowering his team and leading from the front. So coming to the second leader who did well as CEO is Fiorina. She is a controversial woman leader who shattered the glass ceiling. She started as a secretary, worked as an English teacher, then worked in AT&T and Lucent Technologies, and finally she became as CEO of Hewlett-Packard company. After she took over, she merged with its competitor Compaq, which was not appreciated by all stakeholders, especially the board of directors. Finally, she was asked to leave the company. But she did well, especially within a span of 6 years. That is, it had 44 billion US dollars when she took over, but when she left, the company had 88 US dollars. That too, she led in 1999 to 2005. That was the period where IT had lot of challenges. Some of the companies were bankrupt, and recession was very high. And Y2K problem was there, year 2000 problem was there with computers. Even then she led well, and she maintained the company in a very good condition. But now she is trying to contest as a Republican candidate for 2016 presidential elections in America. Recently there is a news that 90% chances are bright that she would contest the elections. But I am not sure whether she will be successful. She will be contesting, and again she will be successful as President of America, because working as a CEO is different, and working as the President of America is different. So what I have learned is that most of the leaders who led during crisis are autocratic leaders. You can take the case of Jack Welch, he's an autocratic leader. Carly Fiorina is an autocratic leader. Then again, Steve Jobs is an autocratic leader. But majority of the employees don't appreciate autocratic leadership style. They want democratic, participative, and various other leadership styles like soft leadership. So the CEOs have to reinvent from time to time, because the leadership style that works during crisis is different than the one that works during non-crisis period. So the leaders and CEOs must learn lessons from these successful leaders who worked under a lot of constraints and who proved their leadership mettle, set an example for others. Thank you very much for your time.